All right, this is part 2 of the notes. We're going to keep on going. Make sure you're following along and either doing notes on notebook paper or printing out the page and working it out. Now, when we see parentheses, we got to multiply, right? So we got 3 times m, which is 3m, and then 3 times 5, which is 15. Bring everything else down, minus 6 equals. Now I'm going to go ahead and distribute on this side. 3 times m, which is 3m, and then 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 9. Do I have like terms? Yes, I do. I've got a 15 and a minus 6 on the left side. So 15 minus 6 is 9, so I get 3m plus 9 equals, and then I have 3m plus 9. Now, when you get to this point, and they're exactly the same, you can stop, because you know that they're all going to be exactly the same. But let's say you don't see that immediately and you want to keep solving. We can keep solving. Move your numbers. So I'm going to move this 9 to the other side by subtracting 9. Those cancel. And then 9 minus 9 also cancels. When I say cancel, it means it goes to 0. So we end up getting 3 times m equals 3 times m. Well, I want just what m is, so let's get our variables on one side. Let's subtract 3m on both sides. 3m minus 3m is 0, and 3m minus 3m is 0. Does 0 always equal 0? Yes. Now, what this means is not that 0 is your answer. It means that any number is your answer, because 0 always equals 0. So what we're going to do to check this one is we're going to plug in 2 different numbers and see if both sides are the same. So let's try 3 for the first one, all right? So when I plug in 3, I've got 3 times 3 plus 5 minus 6, and it should equal 3 times 3 plus 3. That's 8. 3 times 8 is 24 minus 6. That's 6. 3 times 6 is 18. And then 24 minus 6 is 18. These are equal, so we know it's equal. Now, let's try another number just to make sure it's all real numbers and not just 3. Let's try 7. So 3, and instead of m, we're going to put in 7 plus 5 minus 6 should be equal to 3 times 7 plus 3. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. 7 plus 3 is 10. 3 times 10 is 30. And then 36 minus 6 does equal 30. So we know they're equal. Fancy way to write it, you could write out the word all real numbers, or you could write this symbol. Make 2 straight lines and then connect it with a capital R. That is a symbol for all real numbers. You can either write the phrase all real numbers or you can use this symbol. Alright, let's look at the last one, see if this one does anything weird. Now, it's got a lot of brackets and parentheses. Whenever you see multiple parentheses, distribute and start with the one that's most inside. So this, it's got 2 times 3 and 2 times negative 2. 2 times 3 is 6 minus 2 times 2, which is 4. So that's 6 minus 4r. Still has the brackets because we have a minus sign there. They're both being minus by it. So what do we do when there's a minus sign next to a parentheses? Good. We're going to have to put in that sneaky 1, and then we're going to have to distribute that. All I did was copy everything down. Now I'm going to go ahead and distribute each one and then rewrite. 3 times r is 3r. 3 times 1, that's going to be plus 3. And then negative 1 times 6 gives me negative 6. Negative 1 times negative 4r gives me positive 4r. Distribute over here. 2 times r is 2r, and 2 times 5 is 10. Let's look at the left side first. Can I combine like terms? Yes. I've got 3r plus 4r, which is going to be 7r. I also have positive 3 minus 6, and 3 minus 6 is negative 3. Now, looking on the other side. 2r, no other r's, it'll still be 2r. 10 minus 4, which is positive 6. Let's keep going. Let's get our numbers on one side. I will move my numbers to the right this time, so I'm going to add 3. So I get 7r is equal to 2r plus 9. Then I'm going to move my letters to the other side. (5r) equals 9. And then the last step, I'm going to divide. Now r is equal to 9 over 5. Now yes, you can check this. Go ahead and put 9 over 5 every time you see r and see if this side still equals this side. That was it for the notes on this. Sometimes your answers may be in fractions. Sometimes your answers will be all real numbers. Sometimes your answers are going to be irregular numbers, and sometimes they're going to come out to no solution. So be careful as you're doing your homework today. You may get some regular answers, you may get no solution, all real numbers, or you could get fractions or decimals today. All right, good luck on that homework.